Today, I was just gonna talk about how the grenade glitch is not gone. I'm still able to chuck as many as possible today, and the what seems to be, at least to me, an explosion of insects, like more than ever. I'm not sure if everyone else having this issue too, but it seems to be even more of these bugs all around, all over the place. And I don't mean the territory they took in, even though they're getting way too close to Super Earth for my taste, but just the amount of bugs you actually find while trying to take planets. I've been recently helping the Major Order, so I've been trying to take planets like Fenrir 3 and the planets surrounding it. However, uh, there is a bit of comments on my last video, even though it hasn't been that much time. I want to go and address them. So the general consensus is that I got kicked because of the grenade glitch, which, fair, that's what I thought as well. However, there's one person that said they kick all sorts of people who cheat, glitches, hackers, the works. Which, that's fair too. That's fair too. On a PvP setting, that would be awful to run into, with caveats. I've seen people, because I play a lot of Souls games, I've seen people just kind of use glitches in a sort of like an aesthetic sense. However, this person goes above and beyond, saying that they made a good choice in kicking me when they did, and that grenade glitchers and people who throw grenades all damn day like they're some sort of mobile artillery, it ruins the fun. And I do want to talk about that. So first off, I wanted to say that the developers themselves seem to be taking it very jokingly. On the patch notes where they tried to fix the grenades, they describe it as overly eager helldivers, which I think is a joke on just the motions that you're constantly throwing grenades. Your arms would get like tired after a while, and you look very hyper because you're just like chucking them like crazy, right? However, ruining games in general, I could see that. I can see people not enjoying that. Personally, I do want to clear up some of the things about the grenades. The grenades are not as effective as people think they are, but they are pretty damn effective. However, to go back to it, I don't think the choice to kick me and not tell me was great in that situation, because in that situation we were backed up. We had the enemy forces had us backed up in like this small like narrow cavern, and basically it was either or basically our reinforcements went dry, and I just reinforced someone, so it was just me and the guy who was behind me. Before that, we were just getting like slaughtered, so we were like barely surviving it. Personally, I'd rather have the guy told me, stop grenade spamming than just straight up kick me. Personally, I just thought it was not handled very well. After a lot of the help I gave them and all the bobbing and weaving they did to survive and save the mission, it was like sabotaging the mission to kick one of two helldivers when both helldivers are going to be or are being chased by a horde of enemies with no reinforcements left and a timer that it has to go down for like 2 minutes or however long, right? That puts your whole mission in jeopardy, because I don't like this sort of thing. So screw everyone, screw the mission, because it's not just you that you're squaring over; it's the entire squad. Personally, I thought it could have been handled better, and as General Brass says, communication is key in Helldivers, right? So I wanted to go back and talk about the actual experience it is to actually use this glitch and use it against the automatons, the bugs. So I like to play on Helldive or higher difficulties. Recently, just a lot of Helldive. And I can tell you that the grenades I use are frags and impacts, which impacts being the most effective because they're easier to spam than the frags. So I think most frustration that people have, of course, is that they don't really look at it. They just hear exploit, completely turned off of their game. They don't want any of that exploit nonsense, completely vanilla experience. And I think that is fair. That is fair. However, some people think it just makes the game too easy. And I can assure you that it does do the job very well, but it does not make you an unkillable god of Helldivers. So things that these things are good at doing, they're really good at just killing the bugs while they're trying to get up, or killing the boss while they're getting off the dropship, get rid of fabricators, trying to get rid of hordes. However, you could easily accomplish these things with just your stratagems, a good flamethrower if you're going against bugs. What the grenades have done for me, the most at least, is save my other stratagems, basically. The grenades are not very effective against the bigger enemies. I mean, you could kill them with the grenades. The Hulk can be killed from the back with like 2 grenades, just like the tower from the last video. However, things like chargers take a longer time, depending on where you hit them and how you hit them. Which, if you're chucking grenades at them, they're probably charging right towards you, which means you don't have too much time to be, shooting grenades at them or throwing grenades at them. And then, at that point, I think it would be better to use like an explosive primary or something that you're able to, dodge to the side and throw it and not have to worry about hitting yourself, of course. And Bio Titans don't even bother using it, and then the Factory Striders don't even bother using it. My favorite thing with the grenades, I guess, is the spectacle of throwing a lot of grenades and just a dumb big number that appears on the side. However, there's more effective things to use it against, of course. Those ATRT walker things, they get killed pretty quick by grenades, although the patch apparently buffed their ability, or buffed their resistance to grenades. The going to holes and bot fabricators and knowing I have a grenade to deal with without having to call a resupply or something, so I could throw it through the vents or throw it in the holes and get rid of fortifications or nests. Oh, and the shield automatons, that's a big one. Even after this patch gets fixed, I'm going to just save my grenades just to kill those things. The shield automatons are like the worst thing to deal with. They shoot very quickly, they shoot pretty accurately, and when you try to shoot at them, if you even miss by a bit, you're getting your bullet shot right back into you. Terrible. Every single one I kill with a grenade, I feel very justified for. I hate those things. Now to actually show you the gameplay I want to make this video for. In this gameplay, I decided to go and try the grenade glitch and see if it still worked. And to my surprise, it did. It no longer goes into the negatives. Now what it does, it just goes up to 4 billion. Which, that's more than enough grenades that I need. However, I also wanted to comment a bit on the gameplay here, because you will see me here, I do use the grenades a lot, to as effective as they get, but I also switch to my primary a lot. So you can see like there's a Battle Titan back there. I throw the 50 at it, or sorry, 500 at it. I'm throwing grenades, trying to keep everything off of the extraction point. I don't remember why people are not getting distraction at this point, to be honest. Either we're waiting for someone or someone's searching for something. That's my only guess. But we're having a hard time getting the bugs off of it. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so here's a good spot here. So these things are way too close to me for me to like throw grenades and feel safe. What's gonna happen is that these little fleas are gonna sidestep me, and they're gonna dodge a grenade, and I won't be able to throw another one. They'll be right next to me, and I'll have this thing biting at me, and I have nothing to shoot it with. That's never a situation you want to be in. Oh, caveat that the weapons with explosive damage do hit you a bit when you shoot at close range like that, but nowhere nearly as much as the grenades do. Yeah, those little fleas are really good at dodging those. But yeah, we end the mission and we get right out. On another note, I want to talk about just how many bugs there have been recently. So the way I like to eliminate heavy bug nests is I always like to call on the walker. Look how cinematic and awesome this looks, with you on the mech and the mech guy next to you also on the mech. This looks amazing, so I love doing this every time. Every time I'll bring it just for these things. And I've dealt with heavy nests before, like a lot. I get in there. I use the shoulder-mounted cannon missiles. I'm sorry, to go and eliminate the holes and the bugs. Just keep shooting them with the auto cannon or minigun or no, it's a minigun. But just want to show this clip off. Look how long I'm just shooting at these things for. Like look at this. I'm like halfway through my ammo. Like, okay, they're gonna stop coming out of the holes, so I can finally shoot another hole again. I try to quickly get that one, get the shot in. Very happy about that. I am sitting there wasting my entire mech stratagem on one nest, as they are non-stop coming out of these things. I'm not sure if they always did that. I don't feel like they did. I'm not sure it's just the type of nest we're in. I'm not sure it's the bug spray that's making them do that, but I've never had to deal with this many bugs. Like, I've wasted my entire minigun ammo just shooting at bugs. If you guys are also running into what feels like more bugs, please comment down. And also comment down what you thought about the video and your thoughts about it. And I'll see you again next time.